Hi everyone, it's Rax, and I'd like to present to you something that we have just released, the Danctuary podcast. I approached Mr. SVR a few months ago and I said, dude, let's put together a podcast. We came together and tried to bring in everyone that we possibly could from the Diablo community to discuss all things past, present, and future about Diablo. So we have some incredible content creators who will be joining us. This is, of course, not the complete list, but we have Raxxanterax. Of course, you guys know him. He's the king of YouTube. Myself and SVR. If you do not know who SVR is, he is the mechanics god of Diablo 3. He's the one who tells us how things work. We have Mr. Bloodshed, of course. Huge streamer, huge YouTuber. We have Deadset, the writer for Icy Veins, that wrote all the guides for you. We have Leviathan, the super OG old school player who's been around forever blasting on hardcore. We have Lord Fluffy, the face of Diablo. We have Mr. Llama, the huge Diablo 2 player. We have Nineball, the big lore master of Diablo. Of course, the P-Child, another gigantic streamer and tremendous member of the community. And Wudijo, the 170-time rank 1 player. This, of course, is not the only list of the people that you will see. These are just the people that we will have on as regular guests so far. But you will see tons and tons of other people from Twitch and from YouTube that we'll invite. In fact, we've had 2 episodes so far, and I'm certain this is too small for you to see, but we already had Lexi on episode 2, so we already brought in some new people. Let me tell you something about the podcast itself. There are 4 different kinds of episodes, and you'll be able to tell that A, by the playlist that they come in, and also by the color of their thumbnail. But blue is going to be core game, and that's the one we're going to produce the most often, and that's going to be talking about anything to deal with Diablo. So it's kind of the catch-all, and this was our first episode ever where myself, Bloodshed, Deadset, again from Icy Veins, Raxxanterax, and SVR discussed the Season 22 patch notes. The other category is going to be Endgame, where we invite people who are always blasting the leaderboards and trying to get rank 1, where we go a little bit more in-depth about the meta and how are you going to extract everything out of it. That was our second episode. That was myself, SVR, Woody, Lexi, and Leviathan. Coming up this Saturday, in a few days, Raxxanterax will host a Diablo 4 discussion about the most recent blog post on the skill trees, and the lineups are always going to change. You never know who's going to be there, but of course you can always catch it on the live stream on the Danctuary podcast. If you want to interact with chat, I will be there chatting and throwing up polls and asking you guys questions, so it's going to be a lot of fun. There are 2 other categories. Another category is one-on-one. We will invite important members of the community and ask them about their opinion on the current state of different games and different things, and of course their future predictions. And finally, we're going to have an off-topic category where we will discuss interesting topics like maybe I grab Raxxanterax and Bloodshed and Lexi or something, and we sit down and we talk to you about what does it actually take to become a full-time content creator? What are the do's and what are the don'ts? So that's what it is. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Twitch. Let me play you our 2 most popular clips from our 2 first episodes. The first one is called Rax Loses It Over Double Dicking. Listen carefully here.
And there's Tragul dipping. There's it actually double dipping. There's it actually ignoring the maximum essence cap on your character, and so on. You good, Rex?
I changed my answer to
That was a very weird way to say double dipping. Freudian slip there. And then here's one more, but I'm a chicken. We're discussing what's better, Mundanugu's Spirit Barrage Witch Doctor or the Angry Chicken in T16. So I could just put it on and just sprinkler everything down with my Manitou and just delete everything. But I'm a chicken. And that adds a lot. That adds a lot. I can just put so you can see a clip from each episode there. There's myself, SVR, Woody, Lexi, Leviathan, and from the other one, myself, SVR, Raxxanterax, Bloodshed, dead set. So super excited about it. You can also find us on Twitter with high quality content like this, for example. And anyway, guys, the main thing here is it's a podcast for the community, by the community. I hope you're going to see all of your favorite content creators there, and we're going to discuss the topics that you guys are interested in. You guys are helping us keep the game alive and thriving, so we appreciate everything that you're doing. If you'd like to, throw us a sub, throw us a follow on Twitch, and I can't wait to see you there. Thank you.